71%. 10 completely separate fields of research: neuroscience, trauma medicine, addiction treatment, consciousness studies, pharmacology. They have never spoken to each other. Different journals, different languages, different assumptions about how the mind works. And 7 times out of 10, they arrive at the exact same door. Something is connecting these fields that should not be connected. A psychiatrist studying treatment-resistant PTSD in veterans. A neuroscientist measuring brainwave changes during psilocybin sessions. A pharmacologist mapping serotonin receptors. A researcher tracking what happens when the default mode network goes quiet. They are not citing each other. They are not building on each other's work. And yet, the pattern keeps appearing. The same mechanism, the same signature. As if there is something underneath all of these disciplines, something they are all circling without knowing it. The strongest signal comes from an unexpected place. Late-stage clinical trials for anti-anxiety compounds, drugs being tested on civilians in controlled settings, are producing data that directly solves implementation problems in veteran trauma treatment. 2 completely separate research tracks. One produces the evidence. The other needs exactly that evidence to move forward. 92% confidence that this bridge is real, and it is not alone. Proof of concept trials for OCD are connecting cognitive flexibility research to neural plasticity pathways. Depression studies using EEG are linking up with research on why therapeutic effects last months after a single dose. 8 domains, then 9, then 10. The convergence keeps growing. But then there is this. Psilocybin reduces suicidal ideation. MDMA reduces suicidal ideation. The data is consistent. The effect is real. LSD increases it. Same category of compound. Same receptor family. Same broad mechanism of action. Opposite outcome on the single most critical safety metric in psychiatry. 92% confidence that this contradiction is genuine. The model that explains everything else cannot explain this. 3 molecules that should behave the same way. 2 of them heal something. 1 of them makes it worse. The leading theory now has a name: cognitive inflexibility correction via serotonergic plasticity. The idea is that depression, PTSD, addiction, OCD, these are not separate diseases. They are different expressions of the same underlying problem. The brain gets stuck. Neural pathways calcify. The same thoughts loop. The same fears persist. The same behaviors repeat. These compounds do not treat symptoms. They restore the brain's ability to change. But the LSD contradiction remains. The model is robust. Fragility index of 0.16, meaning no single piece of evidence can break it. And yet something about LSD operates differently. The question is whether that difference reveals a flaw in the theory, or a deeper layer we have not yet mapped. If this convergence holds, the implications reach beyond any single treatment. It would mean that 10 fields of medicine have been studying the same phenomenon from different angles, and none of them knew it. It would mean the boundaries between psychiatric conditions are artifacts of how we categorize them, not how the brain actually works. It would mean there is a master key, not a drug, a mechanism. Something these compounds happen to activate, but that might be accessible through other means entirely. 71%, 10 fields, no shared language, no shared literature, and 7 times out of 10, the same door. The question now is what happens when someone finally walks through it.